Hey, Wayne here, and today I have something new for the channel. It's an electric unicycle from Inmotion. It's called the V8S, and we're going to check it out right now. Oh, I knew it was going to happen eventually. Hey, thanks to Inmotion for sending me their SV8 EUC for review. Inmotion has a lot of EUCs to choose from. For more advanced riders, they have their V14 all the way down to their V5, which is good for first-time riders like me. Today we are focusing on the V8S, and since I'm new to EUCs, Inmotion has also sent me a cover to help with scratches for when I fall or drop the EUC. I received the V8S in a box inside of another box. Okay, so I am new to unicycles, any kind of unicycle, and I see that it came with these ankle protective pads. So I think when I sized it up, it looks like they're going to go about here. So I'm going to put one on each side, and then Inmotion also sent me this cover for it, and I'm going to put that on because I'm pretty sure I'm going to drop this a few times, and when I do, hopefully this will protect it from some scratches and keep it looking nice and good. So, okay, after sizing this up, it looks to me that it's going to have to fit right under the Inmotion logo. So let's go ahead and stick that on. And it's going to block this pedal a little bit from closing all the way, but yeah, fits fine. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side now. Actually, there was more thing that I checked out before attempting to ride, and that's the Inmotion app. The app lets you connect to the EUC and change things like your lights and sound the horn, yeah, and do a few other things. In general settings, you can lock in the speed limit, drive mode, you got security, safe, lighting, sound, and other stuff like spin kill, factory reset, firmware update, transport mode. So you got a few things here that you can do. Vehicle calibration, I used that once just to see if it made a difference. I guess it was calibrated pretty well because I didn't notice anything, but that's good to have in case you need it. So yeah, the app is something you should definitely download, add to your phone, and get acquainted with that to help you with your EUC. So when I tried to learn how to ride the EUC, I took two different approaches. The first approach didn't work too well. All I did was gear up, hang on to a pair of trash cans, and go for it. This didn't work so well. First attempt. Kinda scary. Shut up. Okay, it's not so bad. Staying on it's another thing without hanging on to anything. Yeah, it's gonna go. And that's why we got the protective gear on. Nope. Uh-oh. I'm running out of things to hold on to. Nope. Little better. Yeah, it told me to be careful. I think half of this learning phase is to just get over the fear of falling. But you don't want to be stupid, right? Whew. My second approach worked a lot better. I've seen a bunch of tutorials where they grab onto something and they learn how to get on and move it forward and backward. There's a lot of tutorials on that, so I'm not going to go over that. But I've kind of practiced a few of the things that I've seen on there, which is the going back and forth and riding or putting your foot on one of the pegs down there and just kind of rolling it back and forth. So now I'm going to try to go up and down this fence. Some people use things like fences and cars and even their friends to get started, but I feel that that's not really a great idea. If you're using a car or a person next to you and you lose control of the EUC can spin out and it can crash into the car or the person and cause some damage. So I would definitely say, you know, find like a fence, a gate, something else to hang on to, not a car or a person. I think one of the main problems I have is just the fear of letting go and getting enough speed to keep the thing moving. Because like right now, this is way too slow to keep it standing. So you got to go faster than this. But I'm going to work up to that. And right now, I just want to get a feel of this terrain because it's not flat. It's got a lot of rocks in it, some sand. So it's not the safest. This is not the safest terrain to work off of, but it's all I got. So I'm going to work on this for a while. Then I'm going to try to go back and forth without the fence and see how that goes. Now, if it starts to spin out from under me and I feel like I'm going to lose it, I'm just going to jump off and let it hit the ground. There's a cover on this that's protecting the sides from being scratched. So I suggest if you're learning, maybe get one of these covers for your unicycle. It doesn't seem like the learning curve takes that long. Like, see right there, I was able to go a little bit further already, and this is like my second day. So oh, that was my best run ever. Wow. Wow, look at this. See, nerves got the better of me on that one. Another day or two, I'd probably be going up and down this pretty much by myself. It's getting better. Okay, I'm going to go over there. And this is it for today. Okay. Better.
Be careful.
You be careful. With me. Precious cargo.
Thank you.
All right, so this EUC has taken quite a beating because whenever I felt like I was going to lose control, I just let it go. I let it drop, I let it spin out, and it took a beating. It's working great still. Not a lot of scratches. Up here on top, there are a few scratches on the handle right there, but most of the scratches are on this part right here, on the pedal. So if you can see that. The pedals took a beating, but they're fine, no problems there. This cover has helped to protect the inside of the scooter or the shell of the scooter. So I'm going to take it off and take a look at the body. Yep. So looks great. Not much damage. I have a little bit right here, if you can see that. Same thing on the other side. There's the pedal on this side, and maybe a little bit of damage here. Well, not hardly anything. So overall, it still looks like it's in great shape as much as I dropped it and let it go and let it spin out. So good going Inmotion for a nice tough build. So in the past, when I've ridden my electric scooters, the ones that can go like 40, 50 miles an hour, I want to be safe, so I got these knee pads and everything to wear with it, with a helmet. So now I've added on these shin guards, and I found those by checking out this guy's site called Freshly Charged. So little credit to that site or that channel. Check them out if you're interested. I'll put links down below to all of this, plus the helmet that I'll be wearing. Everything will be down below. So time to suit up. After only 2 to 3 hours spread out over a few days of practicing, I tried the open road and it went surprisingly well. I live on a pretty wide street at the end of a cul-de-sac. At first I stayed here and did a few circles, and once I felt comfortable enough, I took it down the street and back with no problems. Now it's time to wear the protective gear and have some fun. I still have a ways to go to being a better rider, but now that I'm getting the hang of it, I'm having a lot of fun with it. Check out my affiliate links down below, and don't forget to use my $50 off coupon code, SpiderWayne, at checkout. So grab yourself one, get out there and ride, and I'll see you on the next one.
Be careful.
No, you be careful. Precious cargo.